Hello, and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon. So, let us continue. I have done a few more minor things to hopefully slightly improve performance, and let's see what the frame rate looks like. Let us see. And the frame rate, of course, sucks horribly. Oh well. Oh well. Overall, it would seem that people are happily doing their things. Right, we are digging out this. That's our current project. Of course. Smoky quartz. Oh my. Treasure. Sort of, not really. But sort of treasure. We can dig up in this general direction, get access to the things. Cause why not? And connect there just to make sure that this does get connected. And yes, we'll dig here. We'll grab all the gold, of course. We want to clear this cavern out and then close it off, ideally. Because, you know, reasons. That would make things so much easier if we could do that, right? So that's what we'll endeavor to do. Just to close this whole thing off. Because, damn right. There we go. Yes, yes, treasure. Because treasure. Because treasure. Looks like there's some crappy stuff here, which is fine. I do want a kiln at some point. And a glassmakers. But in order to make that happen, we are gonna actually need a fair amount of... Right, that's a lot of treasure right there that we're still just bringing out. In order to make all of this happen properly, we are gonna want... Well, where should we set this up? Okay. Okay, so for the sake of argument we can say that we want it. No. Damn it, caps lock is on. Okay, turn it off and see about this. So, can't really do it here, can we? Not in any way that actually works for us. Okay, what about here? Is there any magma on this level? No. So nothing we could take advantage of, really. Yep, doesn't look like it, okay. Alright, so go here and then we can take a close look at this. Could build over this, which may well work. You know, this could well be a thing. This is a project that can, like, wait for a while, so... No, in theory that could work. We're gonna make some kilns, well, we'll make a second set of furnaces down here, I think. It's way down below, but... Well, how could I set this up? I could... No, I couldn't, could I? Because it would end up being very messy if I did it that way. Well, that can wait for now. How are we on bins? Ah yes, with this set we should be quite good actually. Forever and never, in fact. We're bringing out the adamantine, that's good. Alright, so far so good. You, my darlings, are striking all kinds of good stuff. Zircons! There's fucking zircons! Fuck yeah! Zircons. Damn right, children. We found some more. That's just quartz. It's not actual rock crystal that we can use to make a glass. Because I want to make some crystal glass if I can. Which means we'll have to bake some pearl ash. Right? And in order to... Well, let's hook this up and take a close look at what our labors are on various guys. You are a wood burner, and yeah, we'll be turning that off, and we will... Whoops, wrong thing. This is responding a bit sluggishly because I upped the priority of the actual Dwarf Fortress program to real time, which will of course be felt. You are a potash maker, a soap maker. Yes, we'll enable all of that on two of the spare peoples. Well, yeah. We'll enable it on two of them, and you are now actually of minor usefulness to me. Well, recovering wounded people is still a thing, I think, but this, though, we will do like that. And that should be perfectly fine. Didn't we have... I think we've lost quite a few dwarves here and there. Somehow, somewhere. Well, at least we have burial receptacles ready to go, right? So let's place a few more coffins, because I have a feeling that we will put memorials in these alcoves as necessary, right? Like this is a memorial hall. This will be a memorial hall thingy. Right, Claystone Memorial, there we go. We've made it, so let's just place it. Oh, look, a giant earthworm. How? Stock level is low. Rock. Yes, I know. Why the frack? Yes. Yes, good. Make until we have 10. And you don't want me to export shields or export bucklers. Well, at least they are coordinating their efforts to screw me over. That's nice. Teamwork. Teamwork. Teamwork is good. And that looks like a vein of gold we can dig out. Yes, we'll try to dig out all the gold from this cavern and bring it upstairs. Just have a huge stockpile of that. Keeping it as bars doesn't really benefit us, but... you know... keeping it as a stone doesn't really benefit us either, other than the fact that we can just get it and keep it someplace nice and safe where it won't be a problem to us. Oh, and look, that's a nice pocket of gold. We can just grab that. Yoink. Yeah, look at that. There's just the sheer amount of treasure here. It's mind-bogglingly awesome. We have so much cool stuff to have. So much cool stuff. This less so. Don't want this weirdness on this level. We're gonna close it off mostly, right? Doesn't really need access like that, does it? And when we leave this cavern, we won't actually wall it off, we'll just close these doors and leave it at that. And that should be more than sufficient. For one thing, it's faster, so if any dwarves get caught on the other side, we can just recover them a lot faster. And, you know, there are a lot of things that aren't stopped by just doors, but plenty of things are, like the less dangerous animals, so I guess it still makes a lot of sense to put at least doors on our caverns, right? Like here. Right, we don't currently have anything like that. Okay, right, the kitchens. We don't need a second brewer. The one guy is doing good, but we will make another kitchen. And just to speed up the production of meals a little, because we do have 2 cooks and they might... A stray yak cow has been missing for a week. Oh, yes, I'm guessing that that would be the one we atom smashed. That's a lot of claystone trash. Yep. We might want to stomp on that, actually. You know what, that being the case, let's just do that. These are the humans. We already traded with them for some iron trash. Right? Right. So we're good there. That is really not a problem. What about here? Yes, we'll open this and grab the castrite. Someone can come up here and grab it. And this keeps what? Everything except bituminous coal? And castrite. No. Bituminous coal and marble as well. All of these should be kept here. That's... We're just gonna keep our ores up there. Sure. It makes a lot of sense for me to do this, actually. It really does. And you can see where we've had small veins of gold and the like. For obvious reasons, because gold is valuable. Valuable. Look at that. There might be more gold here to be had. We're just gonna grab that as well, because it's gold, you know? You have to take gold seriously. It's gold. Alright, they're just doing their thing there. This is a pain in the ass to access. Well, we can access it from above. Not from this level, right? There are a few things that are, or from the ground level, to be honest. We'll find a way to get all of it out of there. Don't you worry, we will. Red spinel. Well, that's kind of good. Right, that is not gonna be hot. But the one after that will be. I can put some storages. Yes. If I do set it up like this, this will be extremely difficult. So I'm thinking a magma kiln and a magma glass blowers or something will make plenty of sense, and we'll leave it at that. Alright, up here, that castrite. Yep, not really getting worked on. It still sucks that all of that freaking... What's his face? Never came to anything. Also, the weapons bins. Auto trade off. Yes, and here. Bins. Just gonna turn all of that off, I think. Finished goods will bring up a bit later, but for now just bring all this inside and we'll see. We'll see. And even so, I have little reason to import this stuff from the humans anyway, cause most of it I can just get from my own dwarves, right? Import it as an ore, because that will be a lot more efficient, obviously. We are both happily engraving, or encrusting rather. Which is really rather encouraging. Yep, looking good on that. Excellent. Excellent. And you are happily doing your thing. You're a really good gem. The forgotten beast Strabo has come, a huge hairy dragonfly. It has a broad shell and it squirms and fidgets. Its dark chestnut hair is short and even. Beware its webs. Oh shit, it has webs. Well, here we go. In order to protect my, unitary, I'm gonna bring a team over to here to protect the upper fortress, and if it manages to get inside, I want it to be hit by the traps before I give the kill order, ideally, right? I want something bad to happen to it. Oh, where did it go? Oh, it's here. Bzzzt. Yay for dragonflies. Oh, it's killing the pond grabber. Okay, that's a lot of blood. Yep. Looks like it. And it's just gonna fuck things up for everyone there, isn't he? Or isn't it, rather? Webs too. Nasty. Yes. But webs are hard in water, right? Damn, that thing is scary. It got hurt though. Its leg got broken. Oh, come on, please don't tell me that it's gonna get killed by those. That would suck so much. It's my forgotten beast. I want to kill it. Don't you dare, pond grabber. Don't you dare hurt it. It's mine. Right, I might just create a separate stockpile for crossbows, actually. Because, well, let's face it, that's an export good, right? So we should keep it someplace different than, you know, the ordinary weaponry. Well, like, oh, I don't know, in the export thing? Actually, that makes a lot of sense. So, weapons and trap components, block all, but permit, and crossbows. Forbid, but allow just the crossbows. And here we're just gonna deselect the crossbows. And that way all the crossbows, all of them, will be kept there. Which is good, since it will allow said crossbows. Speaking of, how are we on these jumps? Yeah, that's all nicely selected. Down below. Everything seems generally fine. Other than the fact that there are 2 tiles of gold that have 3 tiles of gold that have not yet been claimed. Bad. Okay, important question. Are any dwarves somehow managing to get trapped, say, in here? Okay, good. Good. Now then. That's the thing. Ooh. Oh, that's there. That's fine then. Where is the forgotten beast? Whoops, wrong menu. Strabo. He's there. Where the fuck did he go? Well, clearly there's webs everywhere, but I'm guessing he's not smelling the dwarf flesh nearby, and thus this is not a thing for him. That's the thing, I can't get at him unless he comes this way. Oh, this is dangerous, and I can't keep the soldiers there forever either. Okay, go home. Looks like this is not gonna happen this quickly. We might lose a person or two down in the depth of madness, but what can you do, right? But we can't brew drinks from plants right now. But once this is done, we'll have a lot of pigtails and we should be able to make some. Hopefully. Hopefully. And here everything seems fine, yes. You know, this is kind of a crappy cavern. Nothing seems to be growing here. It's just, you know, just a rocky cave, really. Not that that's necessarily bad. This has been good for us. The gold, in particular, has been of some serious usefulness, but... Right, and this expands in that direction. I could rearrange it, make it work. What about here? There's a little bit of gold left. Speaking of... Yeah, this needs to be pulled. Someone atom smash these. Yeah, I really think we should. Get rid of those stones and stuff. Yes. Right, and that's a lot of trash there. Okay, that's done. Now, reset. Reset. Also, how many freaking cages do we have here? A lot. Interesting. Alright. But that's that, really. So this is here. So this would be hot rock then. want to... Well, is that... Yeah, that's 3. I want to do it like this, really. Have a thing, yay, here. Yay, so. I think that's how we're gonna do this, actually. Yeah. It will be a bit messy because, you know, the game's gonna be weird trying to cancel jobs and stuff, but we'll power through it and we'll do it this way. Need empty food. Oh, it's barrels we don't have. Crap. Remove. No, Q. Wooden. Barrel. Tin. Barrel. There we go. That's good. Okay, down. Yay, here. I'm gonna set this as a thing right now, so that we can come here quickly. And yes, there are some things which I am willing to use fuel for, like our metal industry, but for this, I'd really rather use just ordinary magma forges, stuff that doesn't require actual fuel. And we could actually process bituminous coal down here to avoid the necessity of fuel for the sake of making fuel, right? Yes, this looks good. This looks very good, in fact. Okay, you have unselected all of that, which is okay-ish. Alright. And that's the thing, this doesn't even have to be that good. This is just... Really? How about one of the clever ones, as in the nearby ones, come back? Speaking of... no, E, and then we have magma glass furnace, which has the opening, yay, at the top, and the magma kiln, which has the opening right at the top. Okay, that being the case, you want to open those 2 tiles. So whoever is nearby, come back and open those 2 for me. And then we'll start looking at making some wonderful things. Yes, and then kiln. Yes. So people should come down here and make good things happen. And that should be pretty damn amazing when they do. Should also have plenty of bins now, and it should be very fun to make barrels. You're melting cast, right? Which we apparently have plenty nearby, which is good in a way. Actually, not sure how much castrite I do have, so why don't we take a look at our stock of stone? How many seeds do we have instantly? Wow, lots, huh? Lots of plum helmet ones too. Okay, so stone, just count it. Let's see, gold nuggets, 200, so that's 600 gold. That's good. Bituminous coal, not so much. Bauxite, fracton, 63 raw adamantine, so that's 63 wafers. It's not a lot. And 37 castrite. It's about 120, I think, near, yeah, 4 per, so somewhere between, well, more like 150 really, by rough calculation. Okay, so that is all good. Yeah, water is really not a problem. We have a well, everyone's quite happy, or gonna be quite happy with that. Now, here is a barren rocky area where we don't have any tree roots causing troubles, which is good. That is actually really, really good, because it avoids problems. actually having barrel storage issues. And this keeps... what? What did we set? Oh, all kinds of toys and stuff. Well, pretty much everything that isn't being stored elsewhere, actually. Oh, that's already been ordered smooth. Okay, and they're... well, they're still not quite done, but they're getting close, and this needs to be smooth as well. That too. And also, this needs to be dumped. And here we're gonna add a couple of chains, just to ensure that we have plenty of justice rooms, and the what's-his-face guy doesn't have a cow. Yes, that would be good. Him not having a cow would be good. How many crossbow makers do we have, and how good are they? Nice. That's good. And you are a woodcrafter and a proficient bowyer at this point. That's perfectly fine. Wait, down below here still needs architecture. Well, one of you did the architecture, and you are coming to do the architecture as well. So that's good. Alright, actually, things being what they are, I'm thinking a couple of doors is actually kind of justified, yes. And being the case, we'll make this into some sort of a civilized level, eventually, when our guys get to it. Which admittedly might take a while. Yes, and this is... I'm well aware that this is total overkill. That's deliberate. That's kind of deliberate. Okay, most dwarves are pretty chillaxed right now, I think. I mean, we are not having any huge amount of... yeah, we have a lot of food. Speaking of kitchens, wow, we are actually having relatively few different types of items that can be cooked but aren't. Or, you know. Right, that's almost done. That could be cooked, but we have a very small... yeah, most of the things have actually been turned into stuff. Like, for example... we have milk too. Interesting. But yeah, most of the things have actually been turned into stuff. Which is kind of good. Except that things which can't actually be turned into stuff haven't been. But you know, that's a thing too. You know, in order to make that happen, we could make a surface farm plot or two. Like, say, here. We can have a tiny farm plot here. In order to... just for the sake of turning the extra seeds we have into something useful. Sure, we'll do that. Why not, right? We have a supply of those. Let's use that supply up. Right? Let's just use it up and be done with that. Because we have seeds which I think we have more seeds than we can actually get rid of that we don't want. So, rather than wasting them, we'll just utilize them in this way. That makes a lot of sense to me. Oh yes, all the bone crossbows. I'm assuming that some of them are still here? No. Well, we have like 14 copper breastplates, that's... okay. Cool. Also the crossbows. Apparently they're not being moved. Come on. Crossbows. Okay, bone stuff not getting kept here. Come on. No, people don't seem interested in moving it. Really? Really? Okay, Okay, bone stuff can be kept here, but let's see, maybe I set it up in a crappy way here. I mean, it's enabled, all the metal stuff, and I mean, it should work. I mean, seriously. Okay, what about here? What is that weird setting with the usable and unusable here? Alright. That's weird. Okay. If I do this, will that somehow fix that? Apparently not. Well, someone came out to move things somewhere. I'm guessing you will grab the fresh crossbows but not the old ones. Okay, that's fine. But I'm gonna cut the part here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see